What's up, guys? This is Alex with Judah's Resale. Welcome back to another video. So I wanted to upload something that I haven't done yet, and that's just open more conversation around new versus used. Which would you rather sell if you had the option? This answer might surprise you. New movies versus used movies. You might think the common answer is new. Believe it or not, I'll say it right out of the gate. I would rather not sell a brand new movie. Now, the price on a brand new movie, of course, is usually a lot more. You can totally get more premiums on brand new DVDs even. You see this a lot with video games, of course, things like that, where it's sealed and it's worth a lot more money. But even in the DVD game, sealed DVDs do sell really well. I'm going to show you guys in next week's video how well sealed DVDs can sell. Just a regular DVD by itself. So, you know, that's something that I would rather do is actually probably sell a used movie. Believe it or not, I know that answer might shock some of you, and there's a reason why. So the reason is actually for shipping reasons. So I have an example of why I would rather ship a used DVD or any sort of used movie, mainly because I can protect it better. What do I mean? Well, if you've never bought a movie from me, or if you've thought about selling something, or if you have shipped something, you know how you ship something is really important. When it has like a disc inside, something that could get damaged, and if it's damaged when it arrives, typically you're gonna have to give a full refund. And if you guys don't know about media mail, it's actually only one way. So media mail, in other words, you don't pay a return, or you don't just get it returned, you have to pay to return it typically. So it's very interesting. It's different than first class mail and things like that. So anyway, I would personally rather sell a used movie so I can protect it. So I actually put paper towels inside of my movies to protect the actual disc. It depends on what it is, but there's a price value. It's kind of different. I do it, I don't know why I do it sometimes when I do, but I have boxes of different sizes. So if it's like a $15 plus order, I'm probably going to ship, even if it's a DVD that's whatever, or a few DVDs, I'm going to put it in a box just because I'm worried about shipping it. You can do that with new, but one thing about the used is you can internalize the protection, put it next to the disc. You can also make sure loose discs don't happen. That's a terrible thing you never want to have happen in our game, is loose discs. Some people won't even open it up if it's loose when they get it. A classic example of this is actually the wonderful, awesome new Spider-Man movie that just came out, No Way Home. Here's the Steelbook Best Buy edition. I got this Steelbook, and I can't tell you how many people had issues with this Steelbook, but also as far as shipping goes. But one of the things that a lot of people were having issues with was it being damaged when they got it. And so there's actually a myth. You ready for this? This myth is crazy, and it exists out there. You need to be aware of it. Some people are buying 2 and 3 at a time because they think it gets shipped either one with better protection, or 2, they have a better chance of getting one that's not damaged. So in other words, they're just upping their chances, but they're also buying more quantity. I think that's a very interesting thing to see with Steelbooks. New items. Best Buy is an exclusive provider of Steelbooks. They do this all the time, and they get common issues about shipping. And no joke, you could go to their website, you could look on Facebook groups. There's tons of people that hate Best Buy shipping. Some of us, like yesterday, my movie came, thankfully. Yes, it came yesterday, so it was Wednesday when I got this. I'm making this video on Thursday, but I got the movie a day late. So even though I got the movie a day late, it showed up okay. And I was supposed to get it on the release day, which was Tuesday. So that's one big thing of why I would ship a new and used DVD. Which one would I prefer? I would totally prefer a used DVD. Now I'm going to cut to a clip, and another reason why I think it's interesting with new and used with shipping is the used, you have just more freedom to ship it how you want. And so I'm going to give you guys a 2-minute clip of something I received in the mail the other day. It's actually a crazy clip. I wanted to record it then because I figured I would throw it away and I wouldn't have the stuff to make the video. So I tried to do my best to fit it in here. So I'm going to put that in here now. But it goes on to the conversation again about shipping. How would you do it? How do I do it? How does big companies like Best Buy do it with Steelbooks? And how can you do it as an eBay seller or a Facebook Marketplace seller? How can you make customers happy? Because again, loose discs, things like that, it's not cool. And I'm gonna give you a classic example of when a customer like myself this time was so surprised to get the movie in the condition I did. So I'm gonna cut to that clip right now. All right, here it is. Okay, so I told you about a package I received that was a little bit questionable. So here it is. Here is the paper envelope that I got. Again, as you can see, paper envelope, no joke. Which again, this is a conversation that's come up a lot in reselling DVDs and physical media is how do you ship them? And what's the right way to do it? Everyone does it a little different. Even big companies like Best Buy have constant complaints about shipping really high dollar stuff, or at least full price stuff. And that doesn't even, the argument could continue on to just say anything of value. You need to ship it with some sort of care. And so this makes people question. I don't know, comment down below. Do you think the level of care is high or low if you had to grade it on a scale of 1 to 10. I don't know, but I covered up the seller's name, but I just wanted to show you guys kind of how I got this movie today in the mail. So I did get this, of course, in the mail today, and the actual case, check this out. When I actually slid out the case, I want you guys to see kind of exactly what happened here. The case itself was actually already open. And no DVD inside of the case, thankfully. I was thinking for a moment when I saw it open, I'm like, you did not ship a DVD open inside like that. And sure enough, this is what I got. So it's a movie, He Got Game, with Denzel Washington. And anyway, here is what I received. And then inside the actual envelope, here you go, was the actual disc itself. So I don't know about you guys, but comment down below if this is crazy to you, but this is how I got the DVD. Again, the conversation continues on how to ship them. I would say this is a fail in my book, not trying to berate the seller by any means, but definitely easy, definitely better ways to do it. Thankfully, the disc is somewhat decent. I didn't buy a brand new game, or disc, so that's a positive. But anyway, comment down if that's crazy to you. I wanted to show you and kind of tell you what I would not do if I was reselling media or games of any kind like that, is open disc or open case like this with the disc separate, with no protection. The only thing I can think of is they did it for super cheap. As I can see here, they paid $1.76 to ship this. Media mail is $3.19, so, and you can send it up to £1. But it's the only thing I can think of is they paid cheap shipping. I only paid a few dollars for the item, so I totally get it, but like, I don't know. Comment down below. Bubble wrap, is that expensive for you in your area or not? But anyways, that's what I wanted to show you all. And until the next clip, see ya. Okay, guys, so you just saw what I showed you with the movie. So again, comment down below. What do you think? What are you doing if you ship this sort of items? What do you do if you ship a low dollar item? I know some of our viewers are sending similar types of products as far as value goes. What do you do to protect them? Do you care? Have you had any horror stories? What are some of your success stories? Things like that. I'm definitely interested in this topic. It's something I put a lot of time and effort into, and I think it shows up in my reviews. It actually is something I look for when people actually say it was really shipped well. I think those speak volumes to a potential buyer, because a lot of us care. Even collectors like myself that are resellers, I care about how it's shipped. Some sellers even put shipping photos of how they ship stuff in the actual listing. So I don't know, comment down below what you're saying. Tell me what I should be doing. I personally put a lot of protection into it as well. I use a lot of bubble wrap, boxes when need to. So that's what today's video is about. I know it's super kind of just interesting. It's kind of very specific about something, but comment down below if this is your thing, if this interests you. And again, I want to say thank you so much for the subscribers so far. We now have 8 subscribers at the time of this video. Make sure to like the video, comment down below. Make sure to subscribe, of course. There's tons more. There's a week 2 update coming up. And until the next video, I will see you then. Peace.